ear just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole.
There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Wilson.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the Bills' 37-yard line.
Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Again, Wilson. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, Charles, after that interception in the Super Bowl from the 1-yard line, I thought Pete Carroll would run it inside the 5 every time.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe Pete did want to run it inside the 5. But Russell Wilson, you know he's such a competitor that he doesn't want that interception to stand, that maybe he wanted to be in that spot and say, hold it a second. I can throw a touchdown pass. Instead, he's victimized again.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A pickup of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Allen going to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
That's got to be a long day. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there.
Brings up 2nd and
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. He gets it to Brown, complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for only a couple.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
touchdown.
Chris Carson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Bills 0. Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Seahawks 7, Bills 0.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Right there, 56. I got it. Mike 56, Mike 56. Come on, D.
Now Allen off the bootleg. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. He's timing me. Stop. 54 is Mike.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. That'll be complete to Breida. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 34-yard line.
319. 54 Mike. Tighten up. Pull together. 56. Sponge.
They run with Breida. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 29. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On first down, Allen looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They're running it. Hey, what's up? Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, D. Hey, just me and you. It's just me and you.
That's out to the left and complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Steven Sims, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7, Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. This time Wilson will throw. That's complete into the hands of Carson. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
3rd down.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
And it's up and good.
The score, Seahawks 14, Bills 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
56 to Mike. 52.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Breida. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 30.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Allen now off the bootleg. Slide, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
3rd down.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's our time. It's our time. Check, check.
From the gun, it's Allen rolling to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be
50-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
5-yard line.
They go counter with Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Right there.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's Allen to throw it. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
7-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the... And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And the Seahawks first down.
On first down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
19 yards. First down, Seattle.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. To throw again is Wilson. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a sack.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a real tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And again, it's Allen. Flushed out right. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's caught by Beasley. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Seahawks 17. Bills 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down, Seahawks.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
First and goal, Seattle.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Kick is good.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Seahawks 24, Bills 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Let's go. Hey, watch it. Slam. Motion. Right there.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. He will find Davis. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Allen eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
First down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Seattle.
And completes it again to Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Good job.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Extra point.
Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Seahawks 31, Bills 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So it's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. And this is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop.
Up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28. Now Allen off the bootleg, rolling to his right. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Allen from the gun on third down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. The throw taken in by Sims. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Allen to throw once more. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Hard to believe his first catch of the game. Defensively, they bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Play action. It's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Metcalf once again the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
46 to Mike. 46 to Come on, baby.
Wilson wants to throw it. Man open left side is Brown. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. So the victory here for Seattle. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours. Right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for the Seahawks, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams.